Good afternoon. This is Dan Sheehan coming to you from the Romero Institute in Santa Cruz, California. This is the Romero Report for the month of September. There are half a dozen major things that we're engaged in right now that I know you'll be interested in. First of all, as you know, our bill that we drafted, Senate Bill 1230, dealing with climate change in California, has been passed 58-0 and signed into law by Governor Newsom. So that is now in the process of starting to get enforced as law in California, dealing with the consolidation of all of the different incentive programs for people to get reimbursed for helping them purchase electric vehicles here in the state of California. You've heard the latest news that Governor Newsom has also now signed the executive order to ban the sale of all new fossil fuel cars in the state of California as of 2035. In this regard, coming up on Election Day, November 8th, Proposition 30 is on the ballot. This is a 1.7% tax on monies made over $2 million in income on the part of a given individual that will go toward helping to finance the building out of additional electronic charging stations for the vehicles around California. This is extraordinarily important. It will also, a portion of it will be used to help stop the fires in California as a result of climate change. These are two major developments, the passage of Senate Bill 1230 and the upcoming voting on Proposition 30 that we want you to know about. Thirdly, our team up in North and South Dakota is working aggressively to get all the Lakota people registered throughout the territory to vote in the November 2022 election. There's a major basketball tournament that they're sponsoring to draw in all the young people to get their families to register to vote. And this is all being done by the Lakota Law Project of our Romero Institute. Fourthly, our Federal Criminal Racketeering Act complaint that we're in the process of finalizing now is going to be ready to be sent to the Attorney General, Rob Bonta. He has been appointed by Governor Newsom earlier to take the place of Kamala Harris when she became Vice President. But this is going to be his first time to run for election. Once he's elected, we're going to be getting ready to send to him the Federal Criminal Racketeering Act complaint to the U.S. Attorney here in California. And this is, as you know, going to be charging the 6 major oil corporations here in the state of California with a criminal fraudulent conspiracy in violation of the Federal Criminal Racketeering Act. And we're going to be also outlining a lot of the other criminal activity that they've engaged in outside of the state of California and even in other countries such as Nigeria and Ecuador. It's going to be extraordinarily important, and it's going to sound an alarm around the country to deal with these major oil corporations lying about their knowledge of climate change. There are a series of additional bills that we're hoping that Governor Newsom is going to be signing that we'll be reporting to you on the next month's report. But there are a handful of them that we're hoping he's going to sign into law that are going to be going along with our Senate Bill 1230. Also, we're in the process of planning a series of retreats at the St. Francis retreat here in San Juan Bautista. That's going to be starting Easter week. We're going to be going through the papal encyclicals on climate change and also dealing with the social justice proclamations of all the major religious denominations and applying them to climate change. So this is going to be an extraordinarily important and interesting series of retreats that we're going to be inviting you to come to. These are the half a dozen major issues that we have going now this month in September of 2022. Reach out to our website at romeroinstitute.org and you'll find accounts of all of this detail. Thank you so much for being with us.